Well, it's time to check in with our traveling comedian correspondent, Tom Papa, in a segment we call Out in America.
Thanks, Chris. This week I returned to my beloved New York City and was greeted by gale force winds whipping frigid air down the avenues and into my face. But the cold was offset by the holiday decorations that turned the city into a magical jewel box. I've lived everywhere in this town, 76th and West End, 89th and 2nd, Chelsea, the West Village. I even lived in an apartment above Grand Central Station. That was as close as I got to living on the subway while still having a home. Have you ever lived in an apartment that was so small that pigeons would look in the window and laugh at you? I have. Now I stay in the same Soho hotel on every trip where the doormen know me and Kelly at the bar gives me free cocktails as soon as I walk in. It truly is a home away from home that's somewhat better than my home. I walked over to Ken's Broome Street bar where I first met a couple from Dallas, Ted and Lauren. This was their first trip away from their children. They're 2 and 4. They actually booked the trip thinking they would bring the whole family along, but after a hellish bedtime on Wednesday night, they jumped on a plane a day early and left the kids behind. As they talked about how they haven't slept in years, Ted started ordering shots. He wouldn't tell me what was in them, but they tasted like an angry Texas snake. Have you ever had so many shots with a couple from Dallas that you found yourself in a contest to see who could walk the farthest through the Holland Tunnel? I have. It's amazing how many police it takes to tackle a large man from Dallas. As I ran away, I heard Ted laugh and offer them a drink. Have you ever gotten so excited to be back in New York that you ate 3 hot dogs while standing in the slushy snow? I have. It may not be wise to shotgun lukewarm hot dogs on 6th Avenue, but something about being here makes me feel invincible. I stopped in at the Comedy Cellar in West Village. This iconic club has been my home for my entire career. It was started by the late Manny Dwarman. He was a colorful character who was one of the original pioneers of the Greenwich Village coffee house scene. He started as a music club, and he adopted all the artists in the city before changing it over to the Comedy Cellar when the comedians became his family. As a performer, to have a place where you truly feel like you belong is a precious gift, and that's what Manny gave to me. I miss him terribly. Have you ever eaten a brownie that a comedian gave you and ended up with no shirt on, sitting in the fountain at Washington Square Park in December? I have. Confused and tired, I wandered back to my hotel and ended a very long first day. Have you ever gotten up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, wandered into the hallway in your underwear, and realized you just shut your hotel room door behind you? I have. It's amazing what walking into a lobby in the middle of the night in your underwear does to people. Some stare, some get out of your way, everyone is worried. That's when Maria walked in. She's the 50-year-old security guard who's been working there forever. She's not one of those in-shape, ready-to-rumble security guards. She's more the comfortable, lean against the front desk and make wisecracks at the guests kind of security guards. When she saw me half naked in the lobby, it was like I had given her a gift. I'm sure your mama thought she was blessed when she had you, she said. But not so much now. It takes a special kind of stupid to mistake the front door for the bathroom. She asked the girl behind the front desk to give me a robe. Have you ever been given a robe by a girl who acted like she was covering up a body at a crime scene? I have. This is the first year that Maria hasn't gotten a Christmas tree. It's just her and her husband now, so why make all the fuss? When you're young, she said, you see a Christmas tree, but when you're old, all you see is an apartment full of pine needles. I told her she should at least get something little. She said if she wants to see something little, she'll watch her husband climb out of the tub. Have you ever had a security guard make you think that you're not as funny as a security guard? I have. And that's why I love this town. Everyone here is funny, and it won't be long now before I make it my home again. Until next time, this is Tom Papa out in America.